What's up, guys? So, got a clear message, okay? People don't understand what it means investing in yourself. Investing in yourself means building your mind, your body, and your soul. So your mind creates thoughts. So you need to invest in acquiring those thoughts that are going to give you the reality that you want. You see back here, the Bugatti exposed carbon blue carbon fiber Chiron, Lamborghini SVJ Gintani, Ferrari 812 superfast wide body Onyx. There's 5 in the world. You can create that exact same reality if it's what you want. Just by acquiring the way I think and applying it massively with all your energy, making it that you're focusing just with enough time needed. Anyone can do it, but not anyone is willing to do it. So investing in yourself, that's one of the main things. Investing in getting close and learning from people that actually have the thoughts that you need to create the reality you want. Let me repeat that because I don't know if I said it clearly. Investing in yourself is investing in getting close or learning from the person that has the thoughts and lives the reality that you want to acquire. That's the fastest way to fast track the life of your dreams. Investing in learning from the guy that is living that reality, because that guy for sure has the thoughts that will get you that reality. Okay, that's mindset, okay? Nothing of that is going to work if you don't put the action, of course. You can get close to the person, start learning, but you don't put the action, nothing's gonna work, because the action is what actually going to make the thoughts go from the conscious to the subconscious and make it something automatic. Then we got your environment. That's a very, very important investment in yourself, because your environment is going to decide who you are, what you have, and everything, because your environment actually controls your mind. That's why my environment is like basically non-existent. My closest environment is my wife, and that's it. Like physically, that's basically the person where I spend most of my time personally with my wife, because my wife is like an extension of me. We are one, we are married, and as God says, marriage actually bonds two people together and make it one, and that's why she's, my closest and only basically circle. Obviously, out of that, people that are led into my life are my top students, my dad, my mom, and my top students, because my top students become my friends, because they actually prove to me that they actually committed to just having the same thoughts as me and, having the same purpose in me. So that's how I take care of my environment. I've always invested, if I've seen someone that actually can teach me, I've always invested in mentors, I haven't had many mentors in my life. Obviously, the one of the ones that have impacted me the most is Wes Watson. Like 2.5 years, more or less, I got him as a coach, got his one-on-one, went to his mastermind, and, learned a lot, because I managed to just massively improve my habits, and this actually remove completely every vice from my life, party, drugs. So that just took me to another level. And the way you create valuable relationships is invest in money, I invested money, in myself, getting, West coaching mastermind, for example, that actually got me close to him. And with time, we created a relationship. Now, we're friends. That's how I did it. You need to invest in getting into surroundings that actually are not going to destroy your thoughts, because your environment is going to control your mind, and your mind has your thoughts. So there's no way you can install the thoughts of someone that has the reality you want. Because if you actually start to say what I think to your people that are broke and drive Hyundais, they're gonna be like, that's impossible, that's not true, that's fake, that's this, that. All these excuses and bullshit and limiting beliefs that broke people have. That's why they're broke. So that's how you invest in yourself. There's no environment that's free, that's valuable. And I'm going to explain you why in a moment real fast. Do we agree that an environment that's valuable doesn't have fear? That's the main thing. You need to be surrounded of people that are fearless. They don't fear criticism. They don't fear poverty. They don't fear death. They don't fear failing. They don't fear anything. You know, that's the best environment you can just get yourself in. If you surround yourself with very few people that are fearless, you will just achieve anything you want in life. So people that don't want to pay, they don't want to invest their money. They have fear of being broke. That's why they don't use their money, because they fear being broke. That's why they're broke. So there's no valuable environment that you can achieve for free. That's why most of the people will watch YouTube for free all their lives, and they will not change anything, and they will still drive Hyundais after 20 years. Then you got the people that watch YouTube and they see, oh shit, this guy has some crazy shit. I've learned so much. You know, it's amazing how much I improved my life, you know, without being in his environment, just by applying his just knowledge, wisdom. I need to get close to that community because that's going to take me next level. Bam, they invest, they join the community, and that's how you really take off in life. By surrounding yourself of people that are where you want to go. Guys, it's not that fucking complicated, bro. You guys are just too scared to put the money in the line. That's why you don't build a valuable, you know, surroundings, environment. Okay, invest in your body, in yourself, in your health. You need to invest in healthy food. You need to invest in a gym membership. You need to invest in supplements if you need. You know, like, guys, like, you guys don't just doubt a single moment in investing. I mean, putting money in stupid things. You know, you don't need clothes, trash food, you know, stuff that you don't fucking need, bro. Put that money into healthy food. I do meal preps, you know. I take care of myself. I go myself to actually today I have like a deep tissue sports massage. Every week I do a massage because I train every day, bro. You feel it so much. You just completely like, you know, take all the tension of all the muscles and you feel amazing. You just keep going and going. That's investing in yourself, guys. You know, that's investing in yourself. That's how I built this man that's able to attract all this stuff that people want. And people don't really understand this. I am fearless. I can keep moving forward. I can keep putting the money in the line. I can keep operating from faith, you know, because without faith, you're not going to achieve anything. You need an environment with faith. But let me tell you one thing. It's actually one of the biggest, the definition of being an ignorant is thinking that your result is going to change by doing the same thing and by actually receiving the same information and surrounding yourself with the same people. If you think that your reality is going to change by doing the same thing every day, seeing the same people every day, and receiving the same information every day, and you think that your result is going to change, you are full, basically. This is like mathematics, okay? 1 plus 3 plus 1 equals to 5, right? 1 plus 3 is 4 plus 1 is 5. Cool. So then we do, hey, I want to get a 6. Okay, so then let's do 1 plus 3 plus 1 equals to 5. Oh, I want to get a 6. Okay, why don't you try 2 plus 3 plus 1 equals to 6. Simple as that. You got to change what you receive. You got to change who you surround yourself with to change the fucking result. Okay? That's investing in yourself, guys. That's the best investment you can do, because when you validate yourself with who you are and how you do things, you actually don't need the car, don't need the watch, don't need the clothes, because you can be naked and you're proud of how you look. You know, that's the biggest asset ever. You, because you are irreplaceable. No one can take you. No one can take that investment. You know, I can invest in a hypercar because, you know, it's gonna be worth $1 million more in like 5 years. But what if like something happens to the hypercar? Well, it's gone. I mean, it can go away anytime. It's something external, it's something physical. But no one can take out your fucking knowledge. No one can take your confidence. No one can take your aura, your personality. No one can take your energy out of you. No one can take your muscles. No one can take your habits. No one can take that out of you. Only God, when he decides to just stop, you know, renting you this body that we have and this mind that we have in this world to experience this game, which is just a fucking game, guys. It is just a game. Start playing. Start listening to the players that actually have the levels that you want. I am not here trying to destroy your life, man. I'm here trying to help you get in shape, drop your vices, make some money, be in peace, attract a great relationship, attract great people, just attract a great life. This is what I do, man, because I've done this. There's no other reason for me to keep living in this world if I don't do this. I don't have any other thing to do that fulfills me apart from actually fulfilling other people's lives. This is what makes me feel good. So why in the hell I'm going to tell you something that's actually going to take you in the wrong way? There is actually no one that has ever applied what I told them and has had bad results. So why not every single person that is watching this video right now starts today investing in themselves? Ask you, why? Why are you fucking up your own life, man? Stop doing that, dude. Stop doing that. Let's get it. If you guys want to learn from me, you guys want to get close to me, if you guys want to jump in my community, my coaching, it's insane. It's amazing. People just destroying it, killing it, you know. I get students all around the world with results in every area of life, dropping vices, getting in shape, building an amazing marriage, building an amazing business, coaching business, building an amazing personal brand, building an amazing connection with themselves, the Spirit, and God. I mean, what else can you ask? What else can you ask? Is there anything else, bro, than actually being a kid, being happy 24/7, smiling 24/7, making fun 24/7, and just having a great life? Tell me, what it is better than that? Exactly. I'm on Instagram. I am LLADOS. Shoot me a DM and you guys can check out my free masterclass here in the link below. Start applying it and start winning, guys. Let's get it.